Hi Virgo Moons, thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Care at 144, very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their moon sign and the beautiful sign of Virgo, unlimited to anyone who should find this message or should this message find wonderful you. For this reading, I will be doing a 6-card spread using the Modern Witch Tarot deck by Lisa Sterling. I'm going to go ahead and begin shuffling. And I just want to say that I did start a reading for you. It got interrupted and intercepted like no other. And so some of you may be experiencing that. I feel that you are in a very strong and powerful state. That was the overall message of that last reading, partial reading that I was working on for you, where we had the Three of Wands as your first card. And that overall just speaking to you being able to overcome any obstacles or distractions that may be coming as you're very strong in your power, healing the lower chakra energies of the root, sacral, and solar plexus energies in order to be able to work through the remaining energies, the chakra energies of the heart chakra, the throat chakra, third eye chakra, and crown chakra. So I'm just going to go ahead and give these another good shuffle. I won't shuffle them too much. I do hope that you all are doing well, feeling well, and staying blessed. And I do thank you all for your continued love and support. Let's do one more. Okay. And we'll split the deck here. And I'll leave this right about here. I may have to move it so all the cards can go on here. Okay, so your first card is the Nine of Swords. So I do feel that what I was just speaking to and the overcoming of obstacles, I feel this is speaking to a past situation for you. I feel this is also an underlying thing that is just surfacing itself to help you to reflect and to see how far it is that you've come. I don't feel like this is your current energy, simply because of the cards that did come out. And I do feel that if this is an energy where you may be in your mind, it's totally having to do with affirmations and meditations, where there may be some things that you, I would say, are possibly worried about, but I feel that this overall is speaking to a past situation where these truths have kind of presented themselves, and this is all helping you to heal and to become even stronger. So I do feel that this is kind of speaking to a backstory of what it is that you are beginning to do on a new journey. 9 energy overall is humanitarian. I feel that with the loving energy and the grounded energy that you have within you as a Virgo moon, that you are of service to a lot of people, even people that you don't know. And I feel that this is bringing you to a point where you are beginning to really know yourself and love yourself and value yourself and have self-worth. Swords energy is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. I'm getting that you're very decorative and you like to be surrounded by beauty. You appreciate and are grateful for the things that are around you. There may be some of you that aren't getting enough rest, whereas that kind of, I would say, connects with the energy of you doing a lot of helping and assisting, going out of your way. I would say, with that being said, to make sure that you do have boundaries and set your limits. I did have that makes me think, and I do have, I'm not a Virgo moon, but I have Jupiter in sidereal. I do have Jupiter, Virgo, Saturn, Virgo, and Pluto, Virgo. And I had an instance today where I was working, I'm a photographer for preschoolers. And I was given, I discussed with the directors what time we were going to get finished. And, well, they asked me, and I said, usually by lunchtime, which is about 11 or 12 for the children. And so here comes 12 o'clock, and one of the directors just she went ahead and grabbed some more kids because she had promised the parents a certain amount to be done. And so I just kind of gave the energy, okay, that we're done. I did ask, I said, when we got to the last kid, is that the last kid? Are we, to the last kid? Just to kind of put that out there that, we're coming to a close here. We discussed this time. This is what it's going to be. Everyone involved is going to respect that and honor that. And I do feel that this is kind of that energy that you're coming into and what you're also coming out of, as we have a 9 here moving towards a 10, going to the 10 of Swords, where we're speaking to an overall ending of, I would say, situations that have possibly been hurtful, may have been deemed harmful, and just causing you to, have some worry, maybe not sleep at night or get enough rest as well. And this being a part of that Swords energy as well too. A combination, I would say it's a culmination of a lot of things that have been in your life where you're coming to some very finite endings in your life and moving towards a new beginning, manifesting for yourself what it is that you wish to see and not what others want for you, and doing away with what no longer serves you and manifesting to bring in greater change. Your second card, this is just what I was saying here. We have the Death card here, and this is the energy of Scorpio, also a Fucus with the energy of 13, and that being the 13th energy of the zodiac. This all coming to a close, and with this following this is exactly what I was saying, where I don't feel that you're in this energy anymore. If this is an energy that's kind of residing, I don't feel that it's speaking to the traditional 9 of Swords. I just feel that it may be speaking to you not getting enough rest because of the amount of service that you do for yourself and for others, where there may be an imbalance and this needing to be more of you doing a service for yourself. So with the Death card, this is the death of anything that no longer serves you. Just as I was saying here, there may have been a certain way of being, a certain way of believing. As we come back to those boundaries, I would say being one who is over helpful, and then realizing that you have to replenish yourself in order to be able to help others. You can't continue to go and go and go and extend yourself to others because there's not going to be any of you left. And so I feel that this is the energy that you're dying to here and coming into a new being and a transformation and seeing a new dawn coming in with the sun rising here. I'm seeing these 2 towers here too. So this could be speaking to a connection or connections that you have either romantically or in friendships or in business partnerships. But that 3 of Wands, it did have sailboats with the energy of a lady in red who was standing and holding on to an Ace of Wands with 2 wands behind her waiting for her ships to come in. I'm seeing this ship here in some murky water. There was one ship that was passing through that was connected to a wand that was behind that energy. And I do feel that with this being in this black water here, this is that ship. As your head here is turned away from that and you're moving away from these dark ass waters and moving forward on a path that is more golden and more healing, where it's allowed you to die to yourself and to become something new, to move forward and to be that new individual that's no longer abiding by other people's rules and ways, living in your truth and being your truth, following that path and that path leading to this sunshine, where I would say going through this path, going on this path and going through this path, there may be some tower moments, and this could be related to that 9 of Swords energy there as well. 13 breaks down overall to a 4, where 3 and 1 add up to a 4, speaking to overall stability. And I'm seeing this flag being held here. I feel that message is very strong. Your energy is very majestic. And so I do feel that, and before I go on, I just want to point out the reason why I say that is because this is that same energy I was getting from that 3 of Wands and holding on to that wand very tightly, being very confident in your truth, knowing what it is that you want to see for yourself and being very strong in that. going against all odds no matter what. And being in this ninja-like form with all this wonderful black on, this very protective state that you have. And then we have the white horse speaking to the purity. You also had the Knight of Swords in that first reading, and it was also a knight who was on a white horse. So your message is like you are delivering your message regardless of what comes your way. The obstacles that may appear, you're busting right through them. And you're making yourself heard, you're making yourself known, you're making yourself seen as you come into this transformation of a totally brand new you. Being seen, being appreciated. There may be some who are a part of those obstacles, not wanting to see this for you. We have a childlike energy here, where some of you may work with children, or you may have a child who adores you and looks up to you for what it is that you stand for and how strong you stand in your power. That sun energy is fire energy, Leo energy as well. So that could be significant here too. And this could also be you moving away from a certain energy. But I do feel overall for most of you that this is what you are no longer being, possibly being too much in 3D, and this coming to an end as you come into more spirituality. And putting an end to this Nine of Swords energy here too. No longer, it doesn't feel good. It's not ideal. You don't like it. And you've done the work in order to move away from this energy here. All right, so the third card we have is the Temperance card. And so I would just say that with this following, as we have the sun rising even higher, that everything is in moderation. And I feel that you feel this and you know this, where there may be times along your path where you want to move just a little bit quicker. But I feel that this is overall the divine speaking to you just to let you know to have patience and to know that all is well and everything is working just as it should. We're going to scoot these over just a little bit here. But this is divine intervention that is taking place for you as well, where this may have gone on too long. And this overall speaking to the energy that is also assisting you with this death energy overall, the center nucleus of you and your inner being and spirituality. And this also on the outside of you, I would say, this being a part of you, this is how you're being seen as well. This energy that is within you is also outside of you, and you're balancing and alchemizing in a very special way, connected, emotionally, grounded as well. And then that path, this is that path that has led you to the sun. I feel that this is along your path and this is what you're finding. You're finding all these beautiful goodies here where you're able to have respite, to be in your colorful power here with that sunlight energy of the rainbow energy that follows the storm. And with the red wings, I feel that's the healing of that root chakra energy, the lady in the red dress and the Three of Wands energy, and manifesting, alchemizing, and putting things into balance. Anything that comes along, as I said, any obstacles, you're taking that and you're transmuting that energy and making it work in your favor. Sunflowers are a protective energy. They speak also to a very strong soulmate as well. This is also a twin flame energy card if that resonates with you. And then Temperance energy is also Sagittarius energy as well, so that could be significant. But we do have Sagittarius and both Leo energy here. I feel that there's an overall strong Aries energy. You had the Emperor following the Knight of Swords. That was following the Three of Wands, the first three cards in that first reading. And so I feel that's kind of speaking to your overall balance of self as well with this Temperance card here. And this is a 14, so we have progression here. These are two major arcanas that have come out together, following each other, side by side. So I definitely feel that that speaks to the definite action and the confirmation that is taking place for you with the 13 going into the 14. The 14, 4 and 1 comes to a 5, where I feel that that 5 energy is speaking to either your life path, the month of May, and then also bringing us back to the very strong Leo energy, which I think is super beautiful. So that could be Leo. You could have very strong Leo in your chart. and also be connecting to someone or people who have very strong Leo in their chart as well, and going along a very golden path. You're just taking, I feel, a break here, having the patience to do the work, do the hard work, coming from transformation, going through transformation, this being along your path as you're headed towards that sunlight energy. A sun connecting with the sun. Because I feel like you are the sun, and that energy there, very strong, and helping these flowers to grow and to grow higher. And I feel that that resonates with you no matter where that you go. And it doesn't just happen with plants. It happens with people. It happens with objects. It happens with anything that is along your path. You bring light to it and help it to thrive or to improve or to increase. Like if you lived in a certain place and it was in a certain condition, you upgrade that place with your energy. People that you come into contact with, I feel that your energy helps them to increase. And this could be vice versa too, for who it is that you're magnetizing towards yourself. But this overall, I'm getting just patience as you go through transformation, taking the time to really take care of yourself, coming from that Nine of Swords energy and embracing all the beauty that is around you and the beauty that is within you, for sure. Two of Cups here. I'm seeing that Two of Cups energy. So very strong soulmate. You could be manifesting. This is speaking to that Three of Wands. And this is what you could possibly be manifesting. Because I did say in that Three of Wands card that we had sailboats there. But I was seeing you looking past that and expanding your mentality and waiting for a yacht to come in. And I feel that this Two of Cups is possibly related to that yacht. This could be romantic, or this could be both romantic and speaking to strong friendships and partnerships. Bringing in that overall completion to your inner being and balance. Lightheartedness, love, fun, joy, total abundance. So let's see what the fourth card is. And the fourth energy is stability and structure. I would say building upon things as well, as we have that with that 13 energy and that transformation. But with the Two of Pentacles here, this is your energy, and then Capricorn and Taurus. But I do feel with this falling underneath the Nine of Swords, this is speaking to that Magician energy where you have things handled like a boss. We can see the infinity symbol here, and that bringing me back to a number 8. 8th house energy being Scorpio, and these two cards tying in together, with this being the 4th card and then this being a number 4 with that 13 adding up 1 and 3 to a 4. 2 energy, we have 2 and 2. You may be seeing 2s, 2-2 or 2-2-2. You could be seeing progression too, 1, 2, 3, 4. But with the Two of Pentacles overall, again, I feel that this is you speaking to how you're balancing things. And I would say also too, we have feminine energy that's very present and strong here. I know this is a particular deck that gives off certain energies, but we do have masculine energies that do become present in these cards. I feel that you are bringing into balance more of your feminine energy and connecting even more closely to that feminine energy. And just take it as it resonates. It's not gender specific. You could be male, and this could be happening for you as well. You could also be feminine and bringing this in for yourself as well, as being strong and independent. It's very easy to, as a feminine, be more into your masculine. And so for the feminine, I would say that this is speaking to that strong femininity that you're transforming into. And we do have masculine energy that's down here, as I say that, and just realize that. And so that could be that for feminines. And then masculines, I feel that's more of a 3D energy where you're dying to that and becoming more balanced, connecting more to your feminine energy. And this tying into that Two of Cups, where we have masculines connecting and feminines connecting, both with feminine energy, where feminine may have been more masculine, masculine connecting with feminine, and that bringing itself, that energy coming together and being manifested because of the work that's being done and the determination and persistence and patience. No longer wanting to be in this state and doing what is serving you and moving away from what no longer serves you. And this just showing that balance and how you're working so well with this energy and stability, Pentacle stability. And Pentacles doesn't necessarily have to do totally with money. I would say it also contributes to that emotional fulfillment and being comfortable and being happy and joyful and peaceful. We have Pocket Full of Sunshine that's coming on right now, and I think that's perfect because these two look like sunshines. I feel that this is also connecting the Death and the Temperance card with these progression cards here together in the 13 and the 14. We have two suns here. We have two suns here, and that energy where I was picking up on your majestic energy, you've taken these two suns and these two energies and you're working them very, very well. You've got them in the pocket and you're balancing like a boss to make things work in your favor. And with that, the universe is helping you and assisting you. You have your back turned to these black hills. And that's that. I feel I'm tying this in with that black energy and this black water here of the Death card. On stable ground and nice green pastures with growth here. And I feel that these leaves are speaking to the fall. We are in autumn season. So I'm feeling a very strong connection with that being in the now. And this reading is timeless, so just take it as it resonates. If this isn't autumn season for you, this may be coming for you as we come upon autumn season. Bringing in balance. Balance. It's a good card to follow with the Temperance for sure. We have the same action energy here with both hands being used. Two energies of yellow, two energies of yellow, two energies of yellow. 2, 2, 2. And then this dress looks a little green here. It's like a yellowish green, but I'm getting more of a green. And so as I had spoke about healing those lower chakra energies and connecting to the heart space, I feel this is speaking to that connectedness of the heart space and that overall balance and the galactic center that is within you that you have touched in on, and it's becoming more clear and evident in the outer, helping you to transform and be truly in your power. So the fifth card, and this is more of your majestic energy, and I just thank you for allowing me into your space because this is such a cool reading. Before I even began this reading, I didn't worry. I just said, the message is going to be clear and it's going to be the same regardless of the cards that come out. And this is exactly what is happening, as very, very majestically and magically, we have the Three of Cups here in the same placement that we had. And this is the last card that I ended on when my video got cut out on your first read. So I think that's pretty special. And I thank you once again. Well, we have the Three of Cups here in the same place in the fifth card placement. That energy of 5, the 4 and the 1 coming to a 5. This is in the fifth placement. And so I feel that connectedness right there. And the patience and what you're alchemizing and bringing in is celebration and happiness to the 10th, to the 100th, to the 1000th degree. Especially with those sun energies and then the sun energies I was getting here with these Two of Pentacles. Three of Cups. Cups energy is Cancer, Scorpio, Ophiuchus, and Pisces. And then we also have 2 Scorpio energies aligned here. So you could have very strong Scorpio in your chart as well. But overall, I'm seeing this as that balance and speaking to the masculine and the feminine energy within you and then the divinity. I love this outfit here where I feel that this is more of a strong, very Piscean energy. That is your polarity. Virgo energy and Pisces are polar opposites. And so I feel that there's something within you that you've tapped into where Pisces is like almost like a shadow energy for you that you haven't really connected with. And connecting with that, it has helped you in your femininity. And I feel that this is speaking to also who it is that you're magnetizing towards you and bringing into your life, and as they are bringing you into their life, where we do have like almost like a camp base, it looks like, where there may have been some hermit energy, or we have, energies of those who are at battle or have been at war and are able to be in a place where they have overcome obstacles and are celebrating their victory. And very happy too, in their power, very strong and confident about who they are, wearing whatever it is they want, unashamed, not caring about how they're being seen. They love what they do, they love how they look, and they're with others in that like-minded state, in a higher elevated state. And I feel this is speaking to what you have been dying to, not being able to be in that power and moving towards that, and this speaking to that and being the proof of that. That 3 energy very strong there with the Trinity. And then I was getting 3 of Pentacles, and then also Empress energy, as the Empress is the number 3 card in the major arcana. So that's pretty special. I like it. Celebrating a rebirth. Congratulations. After hard work and patience, going through the storms and working out of that in a very boss-like way, being able to be very strong in your power and celebrate that. Taking the time to do those in a moderate state and not moving too quickly. Slow and steady wins the race. So the 6th card. And we have the victory, just as I said here with the 3 of Cups. It's like a continued victory that you're moving on to. I'm going to go ahead and move the deck over here. This is the 6 of Wands. Wands energy is fire energy. Aries, Leo, Ophiuchus, and Sagittarius. We do have that strong Ophiuchus energy. We have Ophiuchus present very strongly in this reading. If you don't know if you have Ophiuchus in your chart, I would look into a sidereal chart and use your information along with your birth time to discover if you have Ophiuchus placements in your chart. And with this reading, I would say that you do, or you're very strongly connected to someone who does. But with the 6 of Wands, this is overall victory. We have another white horse, but I feel this looks more like a unicorn because it has a little bit of pink in it, and that eccentric state of that rebirth, being a new you, not the same as you used to be. I feel like, for some of you, in that V, that 5 energy for Virgo, not just for change, not just for your life path, if that applies to you, not just for the month of May or for that strong Leo energy from the sun, but also for Virgo. I feel that this is speaking to you definitely being in your power. Some of you may have changed your hairstyle, your clothing. As you bossed up and gained even more stability, you're able to do these things and bring in even more abundance for yourself. Moving towards a 4 of Wands, holding on to that wonderful Ace of Wands that I seen in the 3 of Wands. That was the first card in that last reading. So that energy being present here and being confirmed here, as I felt this energy here in the Death card here, holding this flag here with that flower of a promise of a new beginning. And this wreath with that red ribbon also speaking to that promise from the divine of a new beginning, you being in your power, taking the reins, holding on to this wand, unafraid, unashamed, very confident, knowing, moving forward towards even more success and stability. 4 of Wands here. And this could be speaking to a family, a uniting of 2 individuals who are bringing families together. Also, I would say with that included, also bringing in successful partnerships, business relationships, and that Nine of Swords energy, you're putting that behind you. As I'm seeing, this may have been connected to someone where there may have been a beginning, an Ace of Wands beginning here, and you moving away from this, where as you're moving away, one of those obstacles or distractions may be them just trying to poke at you, or, you know, just kind of make themselves noticed. You're unbothered, headed, moving forward here, looking towards the future here. And I would say not just looking towards the future, but being in the now. I feel like this is a slow movement here, as the horse is just trotting. And you're comfortable and confident in this movement and being able to do that. I'm seeing this as gold wheat connected to that Empress card, that Empress, that 3 energy, and the abundance of you. And then that tied into the gold hair of this horse, where I feel this is more of a unicorn, and that's speaking to your wonderful, magical magician powers here that we have in this present card here of the 2 of Pentacles. Because this infinity symbol is also magician energy, and it's also a symbol in the magician card. But this is destiny, and you're holding on to it very tightly, very strongly. You are expressing this, and you are showing this. And again, you're very confident in it and unafraid and unashamed to do so. Totally in your power, being your true self. And I'm seeing this tie in the shirt here as a 10. You wearing that change, that transmutation, where you've taken any kind of burdens or hurt or harm that may have appeared that way, and you're wearing it, and you're wearing it well. Taking it and wearing it. Some of you may be getting tattoos to show where it is that you came from, to help remind you of where it is that you came from, so you continue to grow even stronger. And I feel this is also speaking to spirituality too, but you're being seen, you're being recognized, just as I said here in that death card, and appreciated and loved. And most importantly, loved by yourself. That red energy, taking that red dress, cutting that baby up, making a shirt out of it, putting the fabric over some shoes, and having some nice boots. You're very creative. And I feel that you have done this for what it is that you're beginning on with this Ace of Wands, whether that be in your career or in a new relationship or both. All right. So Virgo Moons, congratulations. This is a very, very beautiful reading. This is also following underneath that Temperance, where, you know, I was tying all that in, and also that patience that was necessary, and you connecting within yourself and also with the divine, going along that path, and that being a part of this golden path, reaching towards the sun. And that's where you're continuing to heading towards that beautiful sun, the sun heading towards the sun. So again, Virgo Moons, this was your wonderful, wonderful reading. I thank you so much for allowing me again to be in your space. I thank you for being here. I thank you for your love and support. I do wish you all the best in your continued movement forward in success and celebration. Do take great care. I love you. Peace.